Welcome to a live Shaw Sports presentation.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Vancouver Island University. It is the Camosun Chargers and the VIU Mariners men's volleyball. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the 14th ranked in the country team. That is the Camosun College Chargers. And the #1 ranked team in the country in PacWest here is your Vancouver Island University Mariners. I'm Charles Mee along with Dave Nelson. Dave, we're going to see some intense volleyball now.
It's going to be fast-paced. We've got some tremendous athletes on both sides, and I expect nothing but in-your-face, smash-mouth volleyball.
That's the way we like it here on Shaw TV. Thanks to all those people tuning in, streaming live, or if you're catching us on YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to come and check this out live, though. You got to come down to VIU sometime and watch this. The practice was intense. The warm-ups were intense. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. It's now time. It's Camosun College, the Chargers, and VIU Mariners, and they're going to go at it head-to-head. Grudge match time. They sort everything out here, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, the matches will go up to 25. First to 25 will win the set, and first to win 3 sets will win the match for tonight. Referees getting everything ready, and it will be Camosun College. We'll start with the serve. Mac Ravnik will start for Camosun, number 7. 6'6" out of Winnipeg, and he's not even the tallest guy out there. And the pregame formalities are done. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for PacWest Volleyball, men's volleyball from VIU. VIU controls, quick set, and the first one is out of bounds, and Camosun draws first blood.
I expect both teams to go through a bit of a feeling out process. It's been a while since they've played each other, but it won't take long for the energy to pick up.
Ravnik getting set with a deep breath before the serve. VIU cross and goes deep with that. So just couldn't get on top of that ball 100%, and it is Camosun College right off the bat, 2-0.
Interesting choice by Braden Brower there to go with a hard pokey shot, but well out.
Ravnik gathers his thoughts, closes his eyes, takes a deep breath and serves. It's worked for him the first 2 times. Back up all the way across. Brower again. Huge serve. Can't control it. And if you're in the crowd, you might get a free ball tonight. It's going to be all over the place here at VIU Gymnasium.
That's more what Brower needs to do. He's one of the league leaders in kills. He needs to swing away.
Just getting a piece of the net, yet it's over. Here comes Camosun. Huge. Did he touch it? It's out. And no, VIU did not touch it. So that is out, and VIU will pick up the serve and the point. 2-2 early on. Match number 1. Heavy serve. Just can't get it over the net. We're going to see a lot of aggressive serving tonight.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's the men's side of college volleyball, a lot more power-oriented.
Eduardo Bida, 6'5", out of Brazil with the serve. Camosun is able to wrangle in that that spike. Great bump. Can he get back underneath? Oh, great play by VIU. Nice try first by Isaac Beavis. The second effort, unfortunately, wasn't able to put it back over the net, but great dive. Good dig there, and another great dig. Nice try by Denham O'Reilly out of Langley.
Really nice angle on that swing. Just could not get under it.
4-2 for Camosun. Big serve again, and that is out. Nice try from the athlete out of Brazil, Eduardo Bida. Side out, VIU takes control, and it is the aforementioned Braden Brower out of Comox, GP Vanier product, with the serve. Back set. And getting over top of all that is Jerome Cross out of Burnaby, playing for Camosun. Able to get over top of the double block. Great back set.
Yeah, I don't think he got all he wanted on that, but VIU's middle blocker was a little bit late. He was able to find the seam.
Well, a little miscommunication there, but a quick set over, and that's good enough. That is off of Spencer Jansen in Camosun, and that will be a VIU point. Jansen, number 14 there, just getting the hand on it, but it does fall down, and he says, my bad, right away.
Yeah, he knows he was a little late there, but good swing by Jeff Webb. Found the seam again.
Adam Captain not able to put it in for VIU, side out. And Camosun will take a 6-4 lead early. Jerome Cross, number 3 for the Chargers. 6-6 out of Burnaby. Heavy serve, good dig. Gets it over, that's that party ball you talk about, Dave. Great dig, back up, that could be a quick set, but it goes all the way across, and a big time hammer by Devin Jennings. Or pardon me, sorry, no, Matt Bowers for Camosun. Throw it down, big man. Cross again with the serve. Controlled, right at the net. Great. Good quick set. Just can't keep it in for VIU. Camosun takes another point. 8-4 now.
Yeah, early in the match, VIU with their middle attack, a little bit of timing, but I like the way that they are mixing up their offense. Both teams are mixing it up, getting all their hitters involved early.
Backward, absolutely massive. And Camosun, number 9, that's Eduardo Bita taking that like a champ. That was a lot of velocity on that.
Massive back row swing by Brower out of the pipe. Good dig by Camosun, but couldn't capitalize on that. Great defense.
Camosun puts it out of bounds, so VIU serves again. All the way across. Another hammer. Matt Bowers from Camosun throws it down.
Yeah, VIU's going to have to find a way to take that angle away from Bowers. He's going to hit that spot all night otherwise.
The aforementioned Bowers will serve. 9-5 Camosun. Just getting the net, but it's over. All the way across, predictable though, so a nice little change-up touch. Great dig there by the Camosun player Wong. And can he get it over? And he will. VIU should set this up. Back set, hammer. And did it touch? And it did touch the block.
Yeah, we had a touch there.
So great play by VIU getting it over top. Taking the point there, and we'll see that on the replay. Great back set and just touching the player from Camosun. Jeff Webb for VIU number 3, big serve. Set up, easy block there, VIU in place. Set wasn't the greatest, kind of wasn't able to allow the attacking player to move around a bit, so it was a bit predictable there.
It was a little off the net. You see all 3 VIU blockers, and I think it was big Gronendijk in the middle that stuffed that ball straight back to Camosun.
Webb again, out of Nanaimo, Dover Bay product. Oh, quick set. Didn't get all of it, but just enough for VIU to turn it around, and the block is there. Unfortunately, again, it's Spencer Jansen getting a piece of it, but not able to control it.
All right, Brower took a little bit off, hit it high off the hands. You see off the fingertips. Just not quite enough strength to keep that ball on VIU's side.
Webb again, great dig. Back up, looking for the quick set, but that was more of a decoy. Just across for VIU, and they take advantage. Camosun unable to block that. Great block there by VIU, controlling it, and the hammer down by Brower.
Brower again. Brower and Webb are the 2 big hitters for VIU, and you will see and hear a lot of them. They're 4th and 5th in the PacWest in kills this year. So
back again. Looking like the same play going back to Eduardo Bita, and he's been lighting it up already. Using the decoy early and passing it over to the corner and letting Bita take that one. It's now 10-9 for the Camosun Chargers. Jansen serving. Quick set, quick touch, great dig. Everybody standing around, taking a look at it. But Eduardo Bita, and that is going to go off the rafters. So again, really hard smash by Bita. Unable to control it is VIU.
Yeah. Big swings. All of these guys can hit the ball so hard. And the roof is super high, but not high enough on that point.
Not high enough. Great spin on that. Backcourt attack, and it's right there between everybody. Huge Jeff Webb.
Yeah, Webb again. We'll see, as opposed to the women's match earlier, we'll see a lot more back row attacks by both teams, especially when you have Webb and Brower for VIU and Bowers in the back row for Camosun.
Service it by Doug Groyendijk there, and that'll be out as Cross puts it up and over. Doug Groyendijk, number 12, out of West Home, BC, 6'5", and he was the athlete of the week here at VIU. Big serve, just out. Good recognition by Camosun. Side out. Mac Moravnik will serve again. Started the game serving for Camosun. Closes his eyes, deep breath. Settles himself down, puts it in the court. Back. Great spike. Great spike by VIU.
That was Prince on the right side, the first time we've seen him get a swing tonight, so good choice. Good choice by VIU, by O'Reilly, to get the ball back to him.
Yeah, I see what you're saying there, Dave. They really want to move the ball around and use everybody. Try not to be as predictable as possible here. Too much talent on the floor here. Wow, great dig off Jerome. Cross, and a quick set, and another big dig by VIU. All the way across, big hammer, no! Hitting the antenna. And that will be another point for Camosun there. Coach is having a bit of a talk here with the ref.
It looked like somebody may have contacted the net on the VIU side. So
that's what it is.
I'm sure he's just asking the ref to keep a closer eye on that play next time.
Eduardo
In as
Bita.
polite a way as possible, of course.
Absolutely. Very respectful.
Absolutely.
All the athletes and the coaches here so far. Jerome Cross putting it down. And this game goes back and forth. It's 13-12. Sorry, 14-12 now for Camosun.
It's an effective shot if you can hit a roll shot in the men's game. We've already seen the power that all these guys have, so if you can take a little bit off and put it in a good spot, you're going to have a good chance at scoring.
Just a bit out for Bita, and he's a little upset by it, but so far we've seen he's such a talented player. He'll be a big factor the rest of this match. Back over, it's Brower again for VIU. Jeff Webb calling out the play on the defensive side, and he's a big part of that. Wall up front, they just can't control it. Just off the fingers of Keel Prince. Looked like the blockers were there. They had 3 blockers up front, just couldn't get it.
Yeah, Cross again with his off-speed shot. Crossed up, if I can say. No pun intended.
No pun intended.
Crossed up the defenders on that play.
Effective play. VIU back with the attack. Huge hammer. And that is a huge take by the Camosun player, Waterman. And that'll get over. VIU should take control. Backcourt. Hammer. Again, Waterman. Got to get it over. He saved 2 points now this rally. Another backcourt. And third time's a charm for VIU. Unbelievable offense so far.
Some great digs by Camosun. They weren't able to get any offense out of it, though, and at this level, if you send free balls over the net, you can expect that at some point it's going to get crushed on your side of the floor.
Adam Captain out of Duncan. There's the back bump, and a little miscommunication by Camosun, so they're just going to put it over. Can VIU make them pay? Quick set, spike, no good, good dig, back over Eduardo Bita, and pinballs around, and almost took it by control. There's that party ball now, and VIU taking advantage of the mistake there.
Yeah, Camosun getting a little scrambly, some miscommunication, having to send a free ball over. A good off-speed shot by Webb there to tip that over, as Camosun was backing off the net to play defense and couldn't react in time to dig that.
This time it's Groendyke shouting out the defensive blocking schemes, and he's the one in front. Intimidation factor. And they put into the net, does Camosun, and now VIU will take the lead, 16-15.
I like the run, though. I like both teams need to continue to mix up their offense so that the other team can't predict what's gonna come next.
Back set to cross, huge touch up top. Number 3, Jeff Webb getting up there to get that top of the fingers. He was well over the net for that block. Great play by Jeff Webb.
Yeah, good hands at the net on cross. Brought a little more heat on this last swing than he did the previous two, but 2 VIU blockers there to take that away.
And here we go, we'll see the replay. Good dig there. There's Cross again. He's been smashing it so far. Watch out for him. And all the way on this side, there's Jeff Webb, and he's been a big player so far, the Dover Bay product.
Yeah, Webb and Brower are both really important on offense especially, but on defense, as we just saw in that big block for VIU, much like Bowers and Eduardo Bita on the other side of the net for Camosun. Both teams, you can see these highlights, a lot of offense, some big arm swings, big at the net, and this is probably going to come down to serve receive and who can own the net.
Big backcourt stuff there by Jeff Webb on that replay. There it is again. It's been a big part of this team. Great ball control so far by both teams. And you got to take advantage of those mistakes, and that's what happened. 17-15 is the score for VIU. Camosun with a dig right over top, and that's going to pay. Good dig, though. That's right. They're going to have to get it over. VIU control. Backcourt hammer off the block, so that's going to be good for VIU. Love a good backcourt attack.
Really nice transition by VIU there to dig that ball off the net. That was Webb again with the pass. And then immediately into offense, all the hitters were ready to receive that set. And again, Brower out of the back row.
Adam Captain again with the serve. Quick set, the decoy. And that'll set up Bowers again, but VIU will control. That is a long way for Jeff Webb to go. Goes off the block, and it goes out of bounds, VIU point. He came a long way for that one.
He was way outside and had to come inside to almost a 3 position to get that. You can see how far inside he is there. I probably crossed up the blocks a little bit, but Camosun had all 3 blockers there. They were just unlucky to block that straight out of bounds.
Dale McDonnell in the game, number 6 for Camosun. Oh, that is in. A bad decision. Unfortunate decision there, Eduardo Bita. Again, it's one of those, you're the backcourt player. Is it going to be in? Is it going to be out? It's going to be really close. And sometimes you just got to let it go and take your chances. Flip the coin, and it came up tails.
Yeah, you have to go with your first instinct, and unfortunately that one floated and dropped in.
Good ace there. And again, Adam Captain. And that is hammered right back down. Can't leave it up over the net. You got to take control. Good dig, but it just goes right to the net, and it is just absolutely hammered down. Doug Groendyke at the net for VIU.
Got to keep the ball on your side of the net.
21-15 now for VIU. Again, another, now that's direction. Wasn't quite a set. Yeah. Double hit that.
Another tight pass. Tried to save it at the net, but double contacted that one. See the ball rattle around in his fingers a little bit. It's got to come out clean at this level. The officials are right on top of that stuff here.
Great officials here. All the PacWest officials, highly trained. Big stuff again, but that goes off the VIU player and out of bounds, so it will be a Camosun ball. And they'll pick up the point, so it is 22-16 now for VIU. But Camosun will take the serve. It's Jerome Cross again out of Burnaby. Number 3 for Camosun. Back over. Quick try for the stuff. And VIU makes them pay. Looked like Camosun was going to get the freebie there, but with a dig out by VIU, and they will put it back down and take advantage of the mistake.
Yeah, McDonnell probably needed to take a step back there before he jumped and swung on that. The ball was a little behind him. Didn't get as much on his push as he could, and we've seen VIU's transition already.
Back up, looking all the way across again. Great hammer down by Bowers, but VIU controls. It's going to go all the way over, so they're going to just push it back over and let a back set happen. It's cross, that's off the fingertip, but VIU controls it, and they're able to take advantage. Back to the corner for another attack, and looked like somebody hit the net there, but that is put back down by Camosun, and again a backcourt attack, just touching it over, and we're going back and forth. Now another backcourt attack, but a huge block, and yes.
I think we had 4 contacts on that.
And not sure Camosun. Now this is going to be an interesting one. I didn't think there was 4 touches. I thought it went off a player, but nonetheless, let's take a look at the replay.
It looked like you can see there, the libero 4, Wong and Beta both contacted the ball as it came down from VIU. So
as usual,
I think in that case, the officials were correct.
As usual, the officials are right. We try to butter them up a little bit here.
That's
They're good
right.
guys. Great dig. Cross. That one probably was going to be out. And now we have, looks like, a net violation of some sort.
A net violation. I believe it was Grondike on the net, the middle blocker for VIU.
Just a little too close. Camosun took that, surprised them a little bit. So now it's 24-17. So VIU has a chance to win, but Camosun's coming back here. From all the way out of bounds was VIU. Back over, great block, but it goes off the block. And it is Camosun picking up the point. 24-18. It's not over till it's over. And again, Camosun, number 5, Matt Bowers, 6'5", out of Milton, Ontario. Second-year player. Oh, and that is unfortunate. Looked like what could have been a really good bump to a set and spike. Goes just over the net, and it's touched over by Bowers. Eduardo Bita.
Unfortunately, VIU setter's back row, so he can't contact that ball when it's over the net like that.
Bowers hammer right into the net. And that'll be it. Side out, but that is point number 25. VIU draws first blood in this best-of-5 matchup. Set number 1 goes to the Mariners. These guys can play.
My name's Lucy, and I'm 93 years old. My hobbies are baking, reading, and now jumping out of an airplane.
Hi, my name's Judy. I'm 65 years old, and I love skydiving.
Skydiving has always been on my bucket list, and Judy came along and she said she's doing it. I said, well, let's do it together.
This lady's crazy lady. She just loves excitement.
I hear you're quite the daredevil. Awesome.
I don't scare easy. Not before, not during, not after. And it was something I wanted to do, so what's the use of being scared? The sensation coming out, you feel like you're free, you're flying. It's fabulous.
I never wanted to land. I just wanted to fly up there with the birds.
It could become addictive for me.
I'm going to do it again and again and again.
If you just sit there, then you feel of your little aches and pains. It gets worse. Go out and enjoy yourself and do something you like.
Back, ladies and gentlemen, highlights from match number 1. It was VIU 25 with the win, Camosun 19, but a lot of talent on both sides. It is just flying at the VIU University gym today.
Yeah, absolutely. I think probably the difference in that first set was Camosun seemed to struggle a little bit on the serve receive. I like how both teams are mixing up their offense, and both teams serving very aggressively, which is very important to force the other team to pass. And you see the results, some high quality volleyball on both sides.
And if you're following along, they will be the 2018 PacWest Volleyball Championships is at the University of Fraser Valley coming up next weekend. So these are huge matchups to get some momentum going into the playoff round for both these teams. Again, the Camosun College Chargers are ranked 14th in the country, and the home VIU Mariners are ranked number 1 when it comes to the men's. In fact, there's only 3 PacWest teams in the top 15. You got the Mariners are first overall in the country. You have the Capilano Blues, which were ranked number 5 last week, but now are down to number 7. And actually, the Camosun Chargers were not ranked last week, so now they're ranked 14. So top 15 as they keep climbing the standings. We're just setting up here, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, match number 1, as you can see on your screen. VIU took that, so they are up 1-0. Once again, thank you very much to all those watching, streaming live at this point, or if you're checking us out after the fact on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to Shaw TV Nanaimo, and you can get all the sports action when it comes to collegiate sports in the Nanaimo area. Mariners will start out. It is Keel Prince. And party ball up and down, and VIU takes advantage and draws first blood.
Yeah. Again, tough serve, big top spin. Camosun's got to find a way to absorb some of that energy, keep that ball on their side.
A lot of great topspin and a lot of velocity, so it's going to be really tough. All the way across to cross. Can't get it, and not a full spike there, but just enough. And that is double hit by Camosun. VIU taking a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, the officials are watching that contact really closely, especially when it's not the setter taking that second ball. And in that case, double touch.
Great dig all the way across. Wow, big windup there by Bowers. Coming from out of nowhere, almost in the bench area. A lot of velocity there, but the block set up by VIU.
Yeah, Adam Captain there. Big hands at the net, all over that ball. Took that cross-court shot away. You see it right there, put it right back on Camosun's side.
Using every part of his 6'6" frame. Here's Camosun again, cross, hammer. Got to go to the bench if you want it. Great effort all the way up there. Watch out if you're in the stands. Braden Broward put it all on the line for VIU. Great dig there by Isaac Beavis. To even get to it. That was a lot of velocity.
Yeah, huge swing by Cross there over the block.
The aforementioned Cross will serve. That's how you absorb it. Quick set and a spike, and that does touch. Well done there by Keel Prince.
We're starting to see some of the benefits of the offenses in the first set, moving that ball around with all their hitters. The setters are starting to find some one-on-one matchups for their hitters, like that one out of the middle.
Nope. Nice and slow. Quick spike. Great dig. All the way back across, and that is stuffed by Camosun.
Mravnik, I think, out of the middle again with a big block.
Beavis with a nice dig to get it there, but getting the arms up. Yeah. Waterman and Mravnik. Bowers with a serve. And that's out, barely, but it's out. Great decision by the backcourt of VIU. Looks like we're going to have a substitution now into the game. Looks like Doug Groing to actually come in for Isaac Beavis.
Yeah, Beavis is rotating in the back row when the middles go back there, so we'll see him again shortly once Captain has finished his serve rotation.
Big double block there, but Camosun will take advantage. Now try to put it in the corner, set it back up for a hammer, and there it is. Again, it's Eduardo Bita, 6'5", second year out of Brazil. Very talented. Just throwing it down. Yeah, unfortunate for VIU there.
Overpass again, and these boys love the party ball.
Bump, set, quick spike, and it's good for VIU. Textbook by Groendyke. Great set there. VIU taking a 6-3 lead here. Match number 2. Denham O'Reilly now 6'2", third year out of Langley, will serve for VIU. Great block, right back down, VIU. Very intense. Jeff Webb.
Really
and he
nice,
knows it right away.
Yeah, really nice read by Webb to take that middle attack away. You'll see the outside blockers cheat to the middle a little bit so that they can help the middle.
Setting up the defense. Webb calling out the instructions, barely off the net. Great dig there. All the way over to Bita, and he's just going to touch it. And it's going to go right back on the Camosun side, so VIU again scoring a point.
Yeah. Prince and Groendyke teamed up for that one. Oh, looks like that was off Prince. Good read again.
Bowers going to the deck to try to get that dig, but to no avail.
You see a lot of talk at the net on both sides. They're calling hitters. They're making sure that everybody has a check, so to speak, when the ball crosses the net to the other side. They know where their hitter is that they're responsible for. So, and they're ready to help each other. I've seen lots of really good work at the net by both teams in this match so far.
Very impressed by the communication, even just the little signs, the little hand signals, 3, 2. So they're being very secretive, but they're telling each other who's got who. Back set all the way. Webb again gets it across. It'll go all the way up. That could be a party ball. And a great play there at the net. That's Groendyke again, just putting it over, taking advantage of the ball right at the net.
Again, seeing that ball's a little tighter, knowing that there's a block coming. Probably not going to get away with just trying to hit it really hard, but a good little touch down to the angle, make the defenders have to dig.
All the way over, Cross, hammer. Nice try by VIU, but Cross will put it in the open court. So Jerome Cross.
Good job by Camosun to find the one-on-one again. You can see in that replay, Groendyke took a big step left from the setter and left Prince outside on his own.
Yeah. Serve goes way long, and Camosun kind of giving up the opportunity there. 10-5 now for VIU. Again, they're up 1-0 in matches. It's a best of 5. First team to 25 will win the match. Cross, just unable to get underneath it is Jeff Webb. Nice try. He was there, just couldn't get low enough.
Big elevation by Cross on that one. See in the replay how high he gets up, and just it swings over the block, and captain was not able to get out there to help. Another one-on-one results in a kill.
Jump serve. Beavis back in the game. Backcourt. Webb. Hammer. Bada bing, bada boom is said by the in-house announcer here. That's exactly what that was. I love these other angles. You can really see how far the back sets go.
You want all three blockers taking that back row attack away, and they weren't there. They weren't there.
That's going to be tough. Jeff Webb puts it all over. Good, put in a good spot, actually, for his teammate, Brower. That's a hammer. Double blocked. Look at the double block going all the way across. Great play by Brower and captain, blocking on one side, realizing where the ball's going to go, going to the other side.
Great read by captain to get out to cross.
Impressive. They were on this side with
Captain
the block
and
then able to get to the other side.
Yeah, good tandem block there. I think Brower got his hand on that in the end, but Cross had nowhere to go.
And here's some of the great play. There's once again a big hammer there by Brower. He's been effective. Camosun. The two main guys there has been Bowers and Bita. Great effort there by Braden Brower out of Comox. VIU with a big island presence, North Island presence. There's There's Beta again finding the open spot.
Both teams guilty of the overpass, and other teams taking advantage of those pretty much every time.
Yeah, like you said earlier, Dave, it's at this level, if you make a mistake, they make you pay. There's another mistake just put in by VIU as well. So
you can see, I think so far in this match, though, you can see that VIU has owned the net a little bit more than Camosun. I think that's why they've pushed out to this lead in the second set. And if they can continue to do that, they should be all right. Camosun needs to continue to swing and mix up their offense. They need to start reading the blocks a little bit better, reading the VIU offense a little better if they can.
Keel Prince out of Calgary, Alberta, first-year player for VIU with the serve. And that's going to go right back to the net. Anything could happen at that point, and jump ball, and it goes over top and underneath off a VIU player. So that will be a Camosun ball.
I think we had a net violation on Bowers on that play. You can see it came down on the net, and the first official called that on the top of the net as he tried to push the ball down.
So VIU gets the point there instead. And that's out of bounds. So it was 13-6. It should be 13-7 now for VIU. Jerome Cross again to serve, number 3 for Camosun. Jump serve, a lot of topspin. Pushed all the way over. There's the hammer, but that's out. But is it off of a player? No, it looks directly out.
That set was pretty tight for O'Reilly to get to, and he stepped under the net anyways, so had it gone off the block, it wouldn't have mattered because he penetrated underneath the net, so that's a violation.
Cross again. Nice dig. Quick set, there it is. Nice block again by Camosun. Oh, the touch. Little miscommunication there. Let's see if Camosun make him pay. And a great dig there by Beavis, and good effort to go all the way across. I don't know if that would have been legal or not, but Beavis, great dig there to try to keep it in for VIU.
You're allowed to cross outside the antenna, and you're allowed to bring the ball back to your side as long as it crosses outside the antenna as well.
Wow.
So we wouldn't be able to bring it back in between over the net.
Fair enough, but the effort was there by Braden Brower. Now
that's an ace.
That's an ace, absolutely. Let's take a look at the replay here. Just look at that top spin. Drops it in. Unbelievable.
Passers need to chase that out, make sure it's out until the last second. Beavis looked pretty sure, though.
There's a lot of height and velocity on that. Oh, just off the block. Great dig, but that's going to be right there. And another great dig. It's all Jerome Cross on this one. And a great hand there, and VIU keeps it going to Camosun. Camosun's off the block. Again, VIU, great net presence. Oh, looked like a backcourt attack. Couldn't do it. Timing was off. Jerome Cross. That gets out. That was a great dig by VIU, but Cross makes him pay. Camosun's coming back in this matchup at 13-11 now.
Yeah, that's a good sign. That was probably the longest rally of the match so far, and Camosun was able to take the point. Definitely some pushback here from the Chargers.
Again, 14th ranked nationally is the Camosun Chargers. VIU ranked number 1. A lot of talent. Oh, Jeff Webb from the backcourt, but that is met at the net. And now it looks like we're going to have a timeout for VIU. Momentum is in Camosun's way, or going Camosun's way, so VIU coach will call a timeout.
Yeah, those last few points, Camosun's been really strong at the net again. They're forcing VIU to hit some good shots. And when they've had free balls, they've put them away.
Yeah, again, like you said, David, these teams will make you pay if you make a mistake. They're that talented.
Absolutely.
At this level, it's just an absolutely amazing volleyball at this level. The effort level, the compete level is top-notch, and the velocity is, seeing it on video almost doesn't do it justice. If you're here in person, you can really feel that. They're just flying out there, both teams.
You see how important the block is at this level, and making sure that that the middle blocker is getting out to help those outside blocks. These guys can swing every time there's been a one-on-one matchup for either team. The ball has been put down.
Heavy hitters on both sides, but yep, defense usually comes up big. So coming out of the timeout now, it is 13-12 VIU, but it is Camosun on a bit of a roll here. I think they've scored the last 5 points now. Jared Cross again will serve for Camosun. Camosun's throwing out the instructions here, trying to hide what they're going to do on the defensive side. Just got over Beavis again. Huge dig. That all starts there with Beavis, and a huge putback after that, and that's Denham O'Reilly.
Great pass by Isaac Beavis, first year, and good swing by O'Reilly down the line. Good timeout by VIU. They won the point right after. We'll give the coach credit for that one.
Talk about giving coaches credit. These Dover Bay kids look pretty good. Oh, six-pack, taking it. Keel Prince takes it up high. Can't keep it in, though, and Camosun will take the point there. Takes it a little high up. Big hammer up top. Nice try by number 18. Just can't control it.
Again, that one-on-one block gets put down. Bowers too big.
Good dig. That gets over. Camosun back set. Jerome Cross, hammer. The server comes from the backcourt and takes it down. Great back set at the net for Camosun.
Yeah, we sometimes call that a C ball when it's out of the right side, but back row, and it's a big swing again against one block. And both teams got to do a better job, or they'll be rolling the ball under the net for the next serve.
And that was just out. So Camosun gives up the ball, so VIU now up 15-14. VIU sends Adam Captain back to serve. Little touch serve there. Quick set decoy, and just off the fingertips of Keel Prince. Maybe going out, but at that point you got to try and you got to keep it in and see if you can keep the rally going.
Yeah, funky swing there a little bit by Bowers, but got enough topspin on it to roll that over the block, and Prince wasn't able to react in time.
Douglas Waterman, 6'5", from Belmont, out of Belmont, Victoria, now playing for Camosun. And he gets the dig there. Cross, backcourt hammer, not quite, more of a touch. And that's a hammer. That's Jeff Webb for VIU, off the player and out, and that is a point for VIU.
Good spot right in that 5-6 seam. Webb's been pretty quiet this set for VIU so far. They're going to have to find a way to get him a little more involved, I think, if they want to pull away and take this one.
Denham O'Reilly out of Langley. Serve, barely gets it over. Great play by Elian Wong with the dig there. That sets it up. Great play by Camosun to keep it going. Falling backward spike by the Camosun player. And the hammer over here, but a great fall away spike by Eduardo Bita to keep it going.
Very athletic play here. We're not going to see it again, but we'll see the result of it was an overpass by VIU.
Just great body control. Number 7, Mac Moravnik again. Can't get it over. And that's tough for Camosun. They want to keep that momentum going. But they gave up another point and serve, so it's 17-16 now for VIU. Back behind the line is Jeff Webb. Again, another fine Dover Bay product. Great dig, but just can't get to it. Yeah, and he knows it too, Ilian Wong, Oak Bay High School.
Yeah, it's tough serve. Tough serve, you gotta be so quick. And he just, that ball dove on him, that good topspin. Just snuck down. He's got to get forward and get underneath that.
And he does that one, but he's still. And a great play if they can get it over. And Elian Wong sets it up, and he almost gets stood on by Jerome Cross jumping over him. Jerome with a bit of a smile, saying, I'm sorry, but I got to stand on you to make this play.
That's unlucky. Just in his effort to avoid his teammate there, he just flipped it off his fingertips, and it went out. But
great play, though. Good effort.
So much athleticism from these young men out here.
That is an ace. Puts it in the corner. I'm pretty sure it touched 2 lines in the corner there. What an unreal, and he is jacked up. That's Jeff Webb. Again, 6'3", second year out of Dover Bay. Camosun 20, VIU 16. No, sorry, that is actually, it's actually the other way around. That is VIU 20, Camosun 16. Look at that top spin. Great serve.
Yeah, these guys hit that ball so hard with the top spin. It's like in tennis when you hit it so hard with the top spin, it just dives right down. You might read it as going out right away off the hand, but by the time you react and think that it's in, it's too late.
It is hammer time all night so far from both teams. Great volleyball action. Unbelievable when it comes to the velocity and the spin on the ball. Great effort everywhere. Jerome Cross has been huge for his team so far, and there he is right there, putting the hammer down again, trying not to stand on Ilian Wong. And then that one right there, right down to the corner. What a great serve. So it is VIU 20 and Camosun 16.
See why both these teams are ranked nationally. Very strong, very athletic. Technical part of their game is very strong as well.
Jeff Webb again. Great top spin on the jump serve. Good decoy, and it goes to Jerome Cross. It goes off of the block, and it goes out of bounds. So that will be side out, and that'll go to Camosun. So now it is 20-17 for VIU.
Good timeout by Camosun. I'm going to give the coach credit for that. They don't get enough credit. I'm going to give the coach credit for that point right there.
That was a great timeout. Good dig. Goes right over, though, and that means Camosun's going to have a chance. Back set, cross, changeup, and we have a net violation, it looks like. Yeah. And that was on VIU, I believe, and it was. So that's the 18th point
on Brower. The outside blocker, I believe, was on the net there. Again, though, a one-on-one attack. A good changeup by Cross. Not sure VIU would have dug that regardless of the net touch.
Beta. VIU controls backcourt. Jeff Webb, but it goes off the other player. Webb puts it up, so that's a third hit. So you got to put it back over, and that is all the way over. And they can't get it over. Great blocking scheme by the Mariners, keeping the ball out.
Good effort by Camosun. Libero jumped in there to set that second ball. You see him jumping. The libero is not allowed to set an attack when he's in front of the 3-meter line, the attack line. So that's why it looks like he's jumping from behind it to make that set.
Back again, back set, Jerome Cross again, and Jeff Webb knows it. He's right there, and he looks at his hands, and he's had a bunch of digs so far on Jerome Cross, but he couldn't get that one. So now it's 21-19 for the home VIU. Substitution into the game now for Camosun. Spencer Jansen comes out, and he was about to serve, but it's Morgan Humphreys. He's a second year out of Reynolds Secondary in Victoria, 6'4", and he'll serve for Camosun. Quick set, decoy, just gets it over, nice dig, can he put it back? Oh, the hand, almost with a pancake there was Denham O'Reilly, couldn't get to it though, and Camosun will take the shot.
Nice try by O'Reilly, but that's a great roll shot by Bowers.
Just
off the ground, up quick, and that'd be a great shot on the beach. That's a nice roll, perfect spot.
I was gonna say, it's gotta be disheartening with all this velocity, and then you see that. You expect the guy to hammer it down your throat, and then he just puts it over top of you. There's a hammer. And again, it's Beavis with a big dig. And puts it right back down. And I think it's just out by Moravnik. So the Chargers will take another point. And that means it's tied at 21 here in match number 2. This one's going down to the final points. Morgan Humphreys again. Again, the second-year player out of Reynolds with the serve. Huge jump serve. Taken nicely by VIU. Back set. Hammer off the Camosun player. And that is Keel Prince putting it down.
Good right side attack by VIU. They haven't gone there very often, so it's a nice mix-up. And again, you can see the one-on-one, and the outside blocker drifted too far. Prince was able to find that seam and put it deep.
And the aforementioned Prince will serve. Camosun try to put it in, and just out. Try to put some top spin on that, put it over top of everybody. Just goes out. VIU will pick up another crucial point. Now they pick up the last two, 23-21. The end is in sight if they can just keep going here. Again, Keel Prince, 6'2", out of Alberta, Calgary, Alberta, with the serve. Set, back set. Cross, can't put it over. VIU stuffs him. Can he do it again? They will stuff him, but it goes to the VIU side of the net, and it will be side out, and Jerome Cross will take the serve for Camosun.
Yeah, Cross had 2 chances there. You could see on the replay that captain's right arm was still on his side of the net. He needs to get both hands over, penetrate the other side of the net so that ball stays on Camosun's side.
And that looks just out. Not by much, though.
Unlucky for Cross there. I like the aggressive serve. They have to stay aggressive with their serves if they're going to stay in this match with VIU. They have to keep swinging.
No, absolutely. Aggressive volleyball every time. VIU serve. Camosun takes it all the way across, and that will go off a block, and it will.
Yeah, good swing. Took a little off, put a little more spin on it, and rolled that just inside the baseline. Good swing by Bowers.
And VIU coach setting out the instructions. There's the set, right back to Webb. And a great play by Webb with the bump and then the spike there, but Camosun throwing up the block. Yeah. Now it's 24-24. Anybody's game.
Ravnik knew where the ball was going on that play. Good read to get the block there.
Bowers for Camosun with the serve, number 5. And he'll hit the net. And that's a point for VIU. That's a crucial point for VIU now, as they're up 25-24, and they have the opportunity to serve for the match.
Yeah. This guy's got to stay aggressive, though. I like how Bowers is going for it. You know, when it comes to playoff time, provincials next weekend, he'll make that serve.
Ooh, big hammer, big block. That's going to go right over top. Oh, brought back by the VIU player. That ball was pretty much going to go over, and he brings it back for the spike. And unfortunately, it goes out, and Camosun will pick up the point. So now it's 25-25. Love a good barn burner. The velocity, unbelievable on that last spike. Waterman. Quick set. There's the spike. Can't get it. Good block by Camosun.
Jansen, I think Spencer Jansen got his hands on that.
26-25 now is the score for Camosun. Timeout, VIU. Good time to take a timeout. Your opponent has the serve and is up by 1 this late, so slow it down.
Yeah, the timeouts don't carry over, so there's no point saving them.
There you go.
Now's the time to take it if you're going to use it. So.
Well, this has been great action in match number 2 there. Jerome Cross has been unbelievable, flying around everywhere for Camosun.
Yeah, Cross and Bowers and Beta have been pretty important players. Beavis has been excellent. Isaac Beavis has been excellent on defense for VIU. Webb and Brower are both a little quiet this set, other than a short run earlier but Prince has stepped up, and O'Reilly have both taken their turn leading the team. So, like you said, this could go either way. VIU is going to get an attack here on the serve. We'll see if they can take advantage and make this set last a little bit longer.
All right, then. Camosun comes back out. VIU talking over what their strategy is one more time, as they talked about it after the timeout. Camosun will serve again. It's Waterman, 4th year out of Victoria. Belmont Secondary School. And that's a great dig by Cross, all the way across. This is a chance for Camosun, and they get it. And Camosun will win match number 2. And the VIU coach not happy with that. Very close in that one. But the 14th ranked team from Camosun will pick up match number 2. Final score 27-25, and it's 1 set apiece.
This is my very first costume. I made it for my very first convention. I realized that, oh gosh, I was like definitely shoved down that rabbit hole. really, really fast and hard. I'm Julie Townsend, and I make cosplay. I've been cosplaying for about 11 years. Started off small, this is it. Then it got bigger and bigger, and then I wanted to make a new costume for every day of the convention, so I was making 3 costumes for the weekend, maybe more. Most challenging is this one. It was armor. It's definitely an art form, definitely an expression of who you are. There's always that new shiny new character that you want to see if you can make the costume from. It definitely goes down that rabbit hole hard and fast. And I don't really want to go back because it's too much fun. So much to do.
All right, we'll check out some highlights here from match number 2. The final score on that one was 27-25, so it goes to a little bit of extra time. But with these two teams that competitive, that much talent, it's almost to be expected that these are going to be close games. Great serve there, great top spin serve. Really a lot of velocity and a lot of spin on a lot of these balls. This is not Monday night adult J-League at your local elementary school, I'll tell you that right now. This is amazing volleyball.
I don't know, that J-League's pretty good.
I tend to think so when I'm playing J-League.
It's pretty good.
There's no way I'm getting up like these guys are getting up. Amazing athleticism today. Really give a lot of credit to the first touches too. Wong for Camosun, and definitely Isaac Beavis, who has taken a lot of the spikes and set it back up for his team. So a lot of great talent out there. And as we see right there, that was a great play right there by Beavis on that one. He's been everywhere where the ball is spiked down.
I think Camosun took that set just based on how they were able to clean up some of their defensive and serve receive errors from the first set. And once clean that up, you see how evenly matched, a lot of the teams are, the top 3 along with Capilano, how evenly matched these teams are, that these sets can go either way. It doesn't take much to separate at this high level.
And it is a high level here. This is PacWest Volleyball on Shaw TV. Once again, thank you for tuning in and streaming live, of course. Don't forget, you can catch a lot of the sports on Shaw TV streaming live. Of course, if you're watching on YouTube, we thank you for tuning in as well. And just hit the subscribe button there, and you can get all the action from Shaw TV Nanaimo. So 1-1, both sides here. So we're having a great time here at Vancouver Island University. Camosun College will start off with match number 3. It is number 14. It's Spencer Jansen, 4th-year player, 6'5", out of Manitoba. Beausejour, Manitoba. Hope I got that right. I've got some friends from Manitoba that'll tell me afterwards if I got that right or not. It's not Flin Flon, so.
Sounded good.
And just barely almost getting to it. But again, VIU drawing first blood.
Good roll shot. Good choice. O'Reilly took a little off there, found the pot.
And Mariners now, again, it is Denham O'Reilly, Langley product, 3rd year. Good haircut as well. Gotta love that. All the way across using the decoy. And that was Bowers throwing it down, but it is out. And I don't think it was touched by a VIU player, so it just went out, barely.
You see O'Reilly's position there, his right foot right on that sideline. He knows that anything on his right side, don't have to play it. It's going to be out just like that ball there. That's good position on his part. Good try by Bowers.
Yep, cross again, changes up the speed. And it looks like net violation, or fourth touch. Just didn't get it over.
No touch by Webb on the block.
And he knew it right away, too.
Speed. Yeah, he tried the off speed. That one-on-one. I think the hitters should maybe recognize a little quicker. They've got a one-on-one. They need to swing at that ball.
I would hate to be a blocker when guys like Jerome Cross come up, because he's going to hammer it, and then when he throws down, now there's a hammer, barely. 3rd bump's got to go over. Set all the way across. And Cross was the only blocker there, no help. And VIU takes advantage. 4-0 now. They built a lead.
Yeah, good spot, good defense, and again, that quick transition by VIU. You see 15 for Camosun. Waterman went up with the middle and left cross on his own, and no chance.
Good decoy there. Good play by VIU to push it all the way across. And that looks like he's going to go straight back up to VIU. Across again. This time, Waterman gets across. However, that goes off Jerome Cross and out of bounds. So it is VIU. And after a 5-0 start, Camosun will take a timeout.
Quick start here by VIU. Good choice there by Webb. He was a little late on the approach. The set was a little low, and he just pushed it high off Camosun hands.
That one just falling in. That's one of the first points there. This is the second point, just out of bounds again. You talked about it, David, just great positioning and great awareness.
Yeah.
And there's a really good hammer, just throwing it down, big man.
Yeah, good seam there found by Webb. Good pushback here from VIU at the beginning of the third set. Probably Coach Avender in the game break talked about getting his boys refocused, not to worry about losing that second set, but refocus and get back to doing what they do well. And you can see already Webb's had a couple touches, and really important that they use him not as much as possible, not overused, but make sure he's involved. And you can see he's very talented and a big part of what they do on the floor.
Absolutely. VIU, of course, coached by Charles Parkinson. 11th year coaching here at VIU.
People have probably seen him on TV like we talked about earlier. He does the color commentary quite often at the Summer Olympics when there's volleyball.
I think we were going to go over and offer to switch places to have a real professional here, but I don't think they wanted us coaching. So
yeah,
maybe you coach, but maybe not me.
I could have taken some notes on the bench for him while he came over and did some color commentary with you.
VIU up 5-0. And barely getting to it is Brower, putting it over, and Camosun back set. Oh, Cross could not get everything on it. And that's a great touch there by Bowers for Camosun, taking advantage of the ball just over top the net.
Yeah, you see another overpass, and unlucky for Brower. He just pushed that too hard, and Bowers pushed that straight down on the line. You don't have to hit it hard, but if you put it in a good spot, and you see again that when they do that, they're putting it to one side or the other, then they're just not pushing it straight across.
Great dig all the way across. Great looking block, but it is out. Goes out of bounds. So the block was there by Moravnik, but it goes out of bounds, and VIU picks up another point.
Yeah, it's just he's there. He's just got to turn that hand a little bit inside so that ball comes off it and goes inside the court instead of straight out. Unlucky.
Webb, huge serve. Beta all the way across. Stuffed. Back set, cross, hammer. Great dig, Beavis. Back up. Backcourt hammer. Oh, unlucky. Goes up into the net, comes back down. He can't get out of the way for his teammate, and side out for Camosun.
Good try by Groendyke. Tried to pass it off his shoulder, but couldn't get out of the way fast enough for a teammate to come in. Good block by Camosun on that ball.
Number 5, Bowers. Milton, Ontario, second year. And he puts it just a touch wide. And that'll be another point for VIU, and the ball as well for the serve.
Yeah, he mishit that a little sideways on his, tried to snap over top, but ended up hitting the side of the ball. You could see a little side spin on that as it went out.
Service of VIU. Crowd's filled up now a little bit as well. That is going to go up, and it is going to touch something up there. I thought it was going to come through the rafters, but
yeah,
it went up a long way.
Way up. Big swing by Beta. Good angle, just couldn't control that power.
Bowers and Cross talking about direction on their bumps, so they're still chatting it up as Waterman serves. VIU, bump, hammer. And that's going to go out of bounds, so that's off the block. That's a VIU ball.
Yeah, good swing by Prince. Use the block. You can use the block. Called a tool sometimes. You tool it off the block a little bit. That kind of swing, high off the hands, it's right out of bounds. If you get it in the hands, you might be in trouble, but put it off the fingertips, you might be okay.
That's going to be a tough one. Beavis puts it back in for his team. Impressive. Right on Jerome Cross when he takes it hard. Puts it off the net, and Camosun had the chance. But good effort there by Beta there to try. But as you can see, he takes it. Great try by Moravnik. And taking out the Go Mariners sign is Eduardo Bida.
I think the crowd liked that out-of-system swing by Webb there.
Cross barely got to it, probably blocked it with his sternum. Huge back set, or backcourt attack. Double block there. The Brower captain team up front stuffing that.
Yeah.
7-14 on this side.
Good pipe ball, good swing, but again, you saw that attack was straight into the middle block. You've got to hit that at a bit of an angle or get it over top of the blocker.
Great dig. These serves are coming fast and furious. There's a fist punch as a changeup. There's a backcourt attack. Great dig by Wong, but puts it in the crowd. And looks like we're going to have a substitution as we go back to this one. This backcourt attack, huge, nice try by number 4, Ilian Wong. So into the game now for Spencer Jansen. We've got number 2, Cole Beaver Potts out of Oak Bay High School out of Victoria.
Yeah, I think they're looking to make a change, maybe change some momentum, give VIU a different look. Try and take away that pipe ball from Webb.
Off the net. And nice try, watch out. If you're in the crowd, this could happen. Very active this game.
Almost saw the Brazilians' soccer skills at work there. Oh, just about.
Looks like Ryan Plant in from Comox Highland Secondary School is going to come in for Camosun College. Camosun is down 12-3 right now to VIU.
Momentum clearly on VIU's side. They've had some huge kills, and Coach Parkinson looking for something, looking for somebody to step up and make a play.
There's it. There it is. Great play there by Beavis again. What an excellent set of hands. Pancake style on the other side. And that's oh, you hit it right to the right guy. That's Beavis. Backcourt attack. Oh, and that's touched. That's a net violation.
I think
a lot of that had to do with number 1, Isaac Beavis.
Absolutely. 2 great digs. And I think you saw there it was maybe Moravnik on the net on that ball. But like we talked about earlier, Beavis making a difference on the floor with his defensive play.
Keel Prince serving, jump serve. Handled. Bida, backcourt, cross. Tried to find the back of VIU's court, couldn't do it. Diagonally, could be a hammer, and it is. It's out of bounds, and it was straight out of bounds by VIU, so Camosun picks up their 4th point. They're down 13-4. They're going to have to go on a bit of a run here.
Tight set there. Brower tried to cut it, but didn't catch it right. Good side out for Camosun. They need a run.
Here we go again. Moravnik closes his eyes, deep breath, puts it over. Oh, what a touch, but Moravnik's right there. Comes all the way across to cross. Tried to find an open spot, couldn't do it. Not a lot of velocity. Back set, hammer, in. That's Braden Brower once again out of Comox GP Vanier product.
Yeah, out of the right side. Good recognition by Prince there. And you can see Beaver Potts number 2 for Camosun late. And again, that one-on-one situation at this level, the hitter's going to win those 90 times out of 100.
More changes in. It is Dennis Candell in for Pacific Christian, a 2nd year from Victoria. And that is off the block. And that's the kind of spark they needed. VIU with the block, and it goes out. So Camosun will take advantage.
Yeah, good swing by Bida, I believe.
VIU keeping it pretty simple here. Not a lot of changes. If it's not broke, don't fix it. So they're going to keep the same crew out there. Big jump serve. Huge dig. Back, quick set. Unbelievable. Right away. Nice try by the player Candell, just into the game again. Number 13, but can't handle it. Again, Beavis with that first touch.
Yeah, great set. Great set. You saw he pushed it out a little bit and took his middle hitter to the left side of the court. And tough pass coming cold off the bench.
Bump. Go for the decoy. The touch. That's not going to do it. Wong puts it right over. And that actually works out quite well as the spike is thwarted at the line by number 2, Cole Beaver Potts, fresh into the game. Right down on the block.
Great block. Great block. No, one-on-one. That's one of those 10 times out of 100 that the one-on-one actually works.
That actually works.
Yeah.
Beaver Potts with the serve now after that great block. And 2 times out of 100 it looks like, as Waterman's the only one to get up there. So as you said there, Coach, earlier on, you got to direct it one way or the other. If you put it down the middle, you might meet some hands, and this is what happened.
Yeah, like he tried to put that into 5, but just not enough angle. Good penetration on the block there by Camosun.
Great back set. There's the attack. Webb puts it into the court. Here comes Jerome Cross. Hammer time, number 3. And here comes Camosun making the run like they needed. And in fact, timeout VIU because of the run they've put them on.
Yeah, trying to stem that shift in momentum we've seen the last couple points. A couple of big blocks and a big kill there by Cross.
That was a tough one. Cross took it off the chest. Great effort there, as we've seen all day long. Again, block there. VIU looking good at the net once again. Backcourt attack, Jeff Webb. Again, can't handle velocity like that. And good effort there. Once again, Bita using his Brazilian soccer skills there, but to no avail. And just been unbelievable so far. VIU took an early lead in this match, but Camosun's now come back, so the score during this timeout is 15-8 for VIU.
Yeah, I think good timeout by VIU. Stem the tide a little bit, get the guys refocused, and just try and shift that momentum back their way a little bit. Sometimes that energy level, that emotion, that excitement gets really high, and we saw some of that when we had a couple kills. And you gotta balance that out a little bit. You gotta temper that emotion a little bit, so you don't get ahead of yourself.
Must be very tough at this level.
Oh,
the athleticism, the raw emotion in these players.
Island rivalry, it's a huge match, right? So.
Yeah, the Nanaimo Victoria rivalry. And on. VIU takes the point there. Braden Brower tossing it down in the middle. Huge spike.
Yeah, it's good. See the middle go up there with the middle attack. Totally bought that. Great set. Good timeout, Coach Avender.
Good use of the decoy. Denham O'Reilly again with the serve. Jump serve. Great velocity. Wong. Quick set. And, that's going to go. Yeah, that didn't go down. Cross. Single block. That is Jeff Webb once again getting up there and stuffing Jerome Cross.
Great dig after that first attack by VIU. There's that Brower kill again.
Unbelievable. Yeah, at this point, it looked like that point was over, but they kept it going. You go until the whistle. Yeah, VIU kept it alive and got the point.
Grondike kept that ball up, and then Webb with the huge stuff.
Just a little short is Denham O'Reilly. So he picked up a couple points on his serve. Jerome Cross will come back. Again, the 6'6", second year out of Burnaby, Mosscroft Secondary School, number 3 for Camosun will serve. It is 17-9 for VIU. Another big dig by Beavis. And a great block there, jacked up there. Waterman Candell up top. I think we're going to have to check how the arms of Beavis is after this game. He's touched everything.
Yeah. You see how those hands are turned in? So when that ball hits the block, it goes into the middle of the court, found a hole on the VIU side.
Cross again. Beavis falls down on this one, but he still gets it. Wong does his job on the far side. Mistake by Camosun, and could they pay? Almost. Great dig. Wong hammered down by Bita. And VIU just puts it over. The block is there. But Camosun can't do anything about it as it falls on their side, and it's side out.
Yeah, just threw hands on the block. Both in good position. He's just inside that little seam between Bita and his middle blocker, just in between their hands there and down to the ground.
Jeff Webb jacked up. Another great serve, puts it in hard. And that's a left hand by Ryan Plant. 5th year out of Comox Highland Secondary School with a left hand and tosses her down. And he will go back there now. And he will serve.
Yeah, a little change up. Throw the lefty in there, hitting on the left side. It's a little out of the ordinary. crossed up VIU a little bit.
18-11 now, VIU. There's that lefty serve. Back set, hammer, out of bounds. Watch out, coaching staff. Right on through. Great back set. The spike just goes out, though. Camosun picks up another point.
Yeah, good run by VIU there. Just missed. It happens. Coaches don't like it, but it happens sometimes.
It's all about the execution. That is just in. Just in. Oh, they took a really good look at it, too. But an ace by the lefty, Ryan Plant.
Just enough topspin on that ball.
Unbelievable amount of spin that these guys are able to put on. 18-13. More spin. Just gets it over. The pancake by Beavis. He's my MVP tonight so far. He's getting everything. Big block, 3 of them. And it looked like it was Brower getting the touch on that one.
Yeah. All 3 blockers, VIU, on that outside attack. Yeah,
well,
like Brower. Well over the net.
Extension.
Yeah. High, hands pressed, probably 8 inches across the net into the Camosun side, and there's no chance the ball's coming over to the VIU side on that block.
Big serve from deep. He was well deep on that one. Oh, the push by Cross. VIU, Cross, hammer, doesn't get it. The VIU server there was almost back in the bleacher section when he served that.
Yeah, he came from a long way.
Just can't get it over.
No.
Camosun takes the point there, so Camosun closing the gap now. It's 19-14. They were down by a 10 at one point, if I'm not mistaken. And now that one's going to be another point for Camosun, too, as they can't handle the serve. Brower puts it off his arm and puts it out of bounds.
He's probably expecting a little more power in that, but Waterman took something off, a little float serve, crossed him up a little bit.
Again, like I said, it's got to be disheartening. You're expecting these guys to just absolutely hammer it at you, and then all of a sudden it's just a little touch. That's going to go up. That's not touching anything. And he runs. Beavis gets the ball, and he runs into the bench, and he almost put it back in, the Mariners did. But unbelievable effort by Beavis as he runs into the public address announcer at the end of the table here. Great effort by number 1 for VIU. Looks like a timeout now. The score is 19-16 now for VIU. As that gap is closed, we're going to go to some of the highlights here again. Again, Beavis, first touch.
Yeah, Camosun's made some really smart decisions with the ball here the last few points. Really put VIU into scramble mode. See some of these highlights. These guys just hit the ball so hard. They're so big. Really tough to get hands on that ball sometimes.
And again, I said it before, it's one thing to see it on TV for all the people watching at home, but to be here and to feel it, to watch it, to the athleticism and the power in these athletes, both the men's and the women's that we've seen tonight has been unbelievable. And so if you definitely want to check this out, take a look at the schedule. Come on, watch it live. You won't be disappointed. If you can't watch it live, you can always tune into Shaw TV. Once again, big thanks to our production crew there. Great highlights tonight. Great production. VIU 19, Camosun 16. There's one set apiece in the crucial 3rd match. Just hammers it. No recovery option for Camosun's Waterman after he served. Almost picked it up with his foot, but nonetheless thrown down quite nicely, and VIU takes the point and the serve.
The absence of a block had a big part in that play right there. 0 block.
Oh, getting down to get it. And talk about 0 blocks, there's 3 of them there for VIU, so they've got that figured out. And unbelievable. Now VIU can set it back up. Quick set, spike, cross, comes up with a dig. Back up to the net. Decoy, backcourt, and hammer time. Jeff Webb once again all over the place. Front court, back court. This guy can smash.
Yeah, good mix by the setters for VIU. I think we had a net touch there by number 2, Beaver Potts, regardless, but still, great offense by VIU.
And again,
only the single blocker
there. And that was tough. Just out the VIU serve, so they did get a couple more points, but 21-17 now. Again, first 25 wins. First team to three wins out of 5 will win the set today. Camosun puts it over. Quick set, no. Backcourt again if it works. Go with it again. There goes the RBC sign. Off the block, VIU scores another point.
Another good set. See how far in front of that attack line Webb was when he finally contacted that ball. Tough to defend without 3 blockers there.
Flying a long way to make that happen. The athleticism's unbelievable. Back set, Eduardo Bita, blocked by VIU. Back, here comes the corner from Webb. No, little changeup. Back to Webb, hammer time. No, great block, great dig. Back to Webb. No, that's brought up, and that is Cross taking advantage of the situation and putting it down.
Great resilience at the net by Camosun for all of those attacks. Vita did a great job. And then Cross getting a little cheeky, hitting that second ball, but good decision because VIU's defense was not prepared.
Not set, so. Oh. What was that? That was a trick serve. That was interesting on behalf of Camosun. We've never seen that before. But as long as he was behind the line, he can serve it, so. Love the tactics here. Great, again, Beavis. Down and out and taking advantage of the situation. Oh, this could be tough. All the way across, lefty, Beavis. One hand, quick touch over, Wong up top. Candell all the way over. That's Plant. And Beavis can't get that one. Can't get everyone, but he sure does try.
Good rally, good rally. Started off with a bit of a rotation miscommunication there by Camosun. Bita just got back in time. He got 8 seconds once the official blows his whistle for the serve. They realized it was the wrong person back there. He ran back, made a serve, and they won the point.
Back over VIU, back set. O'Reilly. Now it's back to Cross, and that is just out, not by much. Great blocking scheme by the Mariners. Identified the attacker and put up 2 bodies.
Really nice run there by Camosun. Just unlucky, just missed that line. He tried to cut that onto the tee. Just missed.
Doug Groendijk, 4th-year player, number 12 out of West Home, BC, back into the game. Quick set, gets it over, quick touch. Camosun will retain. Cross, hammer, touched, and it is off the block and out of bounds. Camosun.
Yeah, just on the net onto the arms of the VIU blockers.
Not by much, but just enough.
Groenendijk sliding over when he was blocking, pushed that ball out.
23-20, VIU. Beavis setting it up. Hammer time by O'Reilly, right back in his face. Jerome Cross doing the job on the far side, much to the delight of the ladies in the crowd from Camosun. 23-21 now the score. Again, another close one to these 2 nationally ranked teams. We expect nothing less from 2 competitive athletic teams like this. Beaver Potts. Beavis with the set. Backcourt hammer, but off the arm. Came right back and hit came right back and hit Brower. Brower hit it with his arm, and then it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, I think we talked about earlier the importance of owning that area at the net. And on this latest run by Camosun, they have definitely done that. They have owned that space above the tape between the antenna. VIU's having a tough time finding a way around it.
So VIU was up 5-0 at one point in this match. They were up, I believe it was 13-4 at one point in this match. And now VIU's only up by 1, 23-22, late in match number 3. Cross, Beavis puts it right back over.
Great dig.
Unbelievable dig. That's a touch. And he pancaked that too. Oh, I tell you, he's all over the place. And that's gonna, unbelievable effort by Beavis. Number 1 out of Dover Bay Secondary School, getting it back up and over and allowing his team to pick up the point. Great try, great dig effort. And here we go again. It is Denham O'Reilly. 24-22. VIU serving for match number 3. All the way across. Plant. And he gets it. Goes as hard as he can, gets it through the block, gets a side out and a point.
Yeah, the lefty again throwing off the VIU block a little bit. You can see just off the fingertips of VIU and down.
Cross again. Dig. Set. Spike. Out of bounds. Not by much. Wow, right in front of the line official there. So this is 24-24, just like the last match.
You get a better look at where that ball landed.
Just out. Not by much. Cross. Serving. Jump serve. Great topspin. O'Reilly pushes it. That is just tossed back down. Keel Price tosses it in. And it is blocked at the line.
Yeah, the second half of this set, Camosun has absolutely dominated the net. Absolutely dominated it, and that's allowed them to take the lead here.
Waterman Candell doing the job there. Camosun's first lead of this match, and here it is, right when you need it. Up by 1, serving for match number 3. Ah, great play. Good dig, quick set, nice spike. Exactly what VIU needed to keep into this match.
Yeah, a quick 30 ball. You can see Cross taking his time, getting to his defensive position there. That cost him on the dig.
Cross was the server.
Can't admire your serve. You got to get to defense.
Left hand again. Out of bounds, and now there's going to be questions.
Question about whether there was a touch on that block.
And to no avail. Looks like the Chargers are quite upset actually on this one. I mean, let's be honest, it's a very intense time of this match. They came all the way back, and now they could lose the match right here. Wong, Candell, back to Cross. Hammer time, great dig. O'Reilly, backcourt. Webb, no. Beavis, back over. Camosun will take charge. Backcourt, Beta, in. Right on the line for Camosun. And this match will continue. Both teams don't want to give this one up.
That's a great shot on set point. That is a confident swing to turn your thumb down and cut that ball to that spot in 5.
Ryan Plant, 5th year out of Comox Highland Secondary School with the serve. Lefty puts it up. Decoy did the job there. Just enough for Waterman to not get over fast enough.
Yeah, Brower got way up on that one, really dug deep to get way up. You see how high he is and just cut that ball right over the block.
Great athleticism. So here we are, 27-26. This has been unbelievable volleyball. All the way across, hammer off the block. Eduardo Bita out of Brazil tossing it down.
Back and forth.
I know I said best of 21st to 25, but you got to win by 2. It's 27-27 now, and this could go on for a while if these two teams keep it up. Waterman, Douglas Waterman, serving. That is out. That is a mistake. Unfortunate mistake, giving the VIU Mariners the chance to serve for the match.
I know VIU was involved earlier in the season in one of the longest sets in college volleyball, 44-42. So we got a long ways to go in this one.
And that's out of bounds. And it could go this far if it keeps going. People in attendance getting their money's worth now. And everybody at home as well. Dennis Candell, 2nd year out of Pacific Christian in Victoria for Camosun. Serve. Webb set. All the way over. And that's a hammer. And that's off the block once again. Brower throwing it down, number 7 for VIU.
Again, see the hands on the block, not getting the penetration they need. These guys are tired. You got to find a way to really get down, dig deep, and get up in the air and get those hands across the net.
Back set, nope. Girl cross, that's going to
fall.
Like
that.
Great
Just
block.
like that. Just like that.
used the decoy, looked like they were going to back set, went over to Jerome Cross, and number 14, that's Adam Captain for VIU, stuffs it in the open court. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen, for match number 3. 30-28, VIU wins match number 3, and they'll take a 2-1 lead here at VIU. Stick around, ladies and gentlemen. Match number 4 coming up next.
If you're living on Vancouver Island and you're not retired, you're probably doing something quirky to make a living. I'm Sheena McCorkadale. I am a graphic artist. They're portraits of cats placed on old master paintings. I have an art gallery, a cat kennel, and I do ceremonial white dove releases. 1, 2, 3. I have just over 50 doves. They're all white, so they don't have names. They are white rock doves that are crossed with homing pigeons and racing pigeons. This is Grandpa. You can see that he still has some of the flecks. They've been known to fly up to 1,000 miles. For myself, I've actually let them go from West Vancouver and they come home. Doves over the centuries have been associated with peace, love, freedom. They incorporate themselves into events very easily. And cage number 1 would be a wedding, engagement, memorial, anniversary, special events.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. VIU Mariners, the home team. Camosun Chargers in town from Victoria. Camosun is ranked 14th in the nation, and VIU ranked number 1. PacWest action here, ladies and gentlemen. This grudge match is unbelievable. And if you're just tuning in, you've missed out on a lot. This last set, of course, you got to get to 25 to win. This last set was 30-28, and VIU takes a 2-1 match lead in the best of 5. Again, David Nelson along here with Charles Mealy, of course. David, you talked about net presence, and it seems like both teams are trying their best, but it looks like VIU's had the edge so far.
Yeah, I think the difference maybe has been just maybe some bigger arms on the VIU side. They've, other than the little run Camosun had there partway through to get it close again, partway through that third set. VIU's done a good job of swinging hard, swinging around the block a little bit. I look forward to seeing what Camosun has left, what they've got left in the tank, and if they've got some resilience. Those sets sometimes when they're that close can be tough emotionally, right, to come back from. You put out so much to fight back and battle back, and then you end up not winning. We'll see what they've got in the tank here in the 4th set.
VIU won the first match. Second match was taken by Camosun, and then VIU came out with a 5-0 lead. So let's see if Camosun can turn that around after losing. Let's see if they can come out strong like VIU did the last match. But all credit to Camosun for sticking with that match. They were down by 5 early. They were down by, I believe it was 10 halfway through that, to come back and only lose by 2. Pretty impressive. But VIU Mariners, number 18, Keel Prince, will start us off. Match number 4. Good dig. Wong's got to get it over. There's Beavis starting it up again. Quick set, spike. Oh, unbelievable touch by Jerome Cross. More of a deflection over. Tough going there for number 1, Isaac Beavis, as he just gets deflected past him.
Yeah, really quick hops there. We like to say in hockey, keep your stick on the ice. He did there and put the deflection on that ball. Really well done.
He'll serve now, Jerome Cross. That is just out. Oh my goodness me. The topspin just makes that so unbelievable. I couldn't possibly stand back there and judge that. That is very tough.
These guys have a split second to decide whether that ball is in or out.
O'Reilly getting his instructions and then shouting it out from the coaching staff. Brower puts it over. It's going to go back to Plant. He's going to left-hand it again. Nicely taken by VIU. Webb just got to get it over. Wong with a bump. Candell. Big stuff. Almost by Cross, but again, number 14, Adam Captain in the middle. First year out of Duncan Christian. Getting up there and putting her down.
Yeah, really good. Again, you see it's a great set, that pipe ball, but those hitters have to put a little angle on that ball. That one was straight down the middle. in reality, a pretty easy block for the captain.
See if he can do it again. Yeah, he did. Get over there. No, Cross had to do something. That is a backcourt attack. Can Cross get to it? And he does, but it goes in the crowd. Great backcourt attack by Braden Brower once again with a kill.
Yeah, nice try. The outside blocker was late. He actually reached out with his right hand and managed to get a piece of that. But once again, our advertiser signs on the side there are taking a beating.
If you're in the area, you should come down to take a look at this, because you won't believe the intensity of this one unless you look at the face of Jeff Webb, maybe. Back set, and Jeff Webb gets up to block his opposing number 3 in Jerome Cross. Timeout now for Camosun.
Very similar start to that third set, 4-1 VIU. Again, good intensity, good offense by the Mariners, good offense by the Mariners, and like we talked about, whichever team is in charge of that space above the nets, they're winning the points, and right now that's VIU. So we'll see if Camosun can do what they did in that third set and show a little heart, a little fight, a little pushback. See if the timeout helps at all.
Mariners coach right there. Shouting out the instructions, telling his team what he's got to do. But I am impressed by that. Again, VIU came out strong the last match, or last set. They come out strong again this set, but Camosun, again, once again, 14th ranked team in the country. They have the ability to come back and make this a game, and that's what they're going to look to do right now. Yeah,
they've shown in their last few weeks of league play that they've really grown as a team. They had a slow start to the season, but the last few weeks they've really put a push on. You can see that play tonight here against the number 1 team, VIU, and you can see why they've earned that number 14 ranking in the country.
Back to the action. Quick set. Again, Beavis, but he puts it right over, and that's going to work out really nicely. Beavis with a dig, puts it over. Party ball, but it's blocked by VIU on the way back down, and it makes its way out of bounds and off a Camosun player.
That's Jeff Webb again. Just he's a tremendous athlete. He is a Dover Bay product, so I have a little insight, but super athlete. Just really quick.
Miscommunication there. And again, Brower doing the job. 30 out of GP, Vanier, and Comox. Braden Brower, number 7, will serve again. It is now 6-1 for VIU.
Bauer's back in for Camosun. We'll see if he can recoup some of his energy from the first couple sets here.
I was going to say, good job by Bowers right there, as you just said. With the bump, goes up for the attack, but he gets stuffed. Goes right back down in the Camosun side. Again, we're talking captain getting up there again. Big arms.
The set was a little outside. You could see Bowers had to lean back to get on top of that ball and didn't have much velocity.
Gotta love the energy around here. Even the players on the outside are just loving it for VIU. Great crowd tonight. Cross again, and that is out, but not by much. But again, good positioning by the VIU player. And now it's an 8-1 lead.
I can tell you for sure, these teams love to beat each other.
Oh, I can imagine.
So,
rivals, grudge matches.
Yeah, it's a big match. League-wise, they're both ranked, but just being the island rivals, it's a big match. Everybody's intense and pumped up for it.
Oh, unbelievable hammer. But again, the dig for VIU. That comes up big. That's Beta with a big one. That is off the block. And the Mariners recover all the way across. Webb can't do it. Beavis keeps it going. Back to Webb. Hammer time. Destroys that. Throws down Elian Wong at the same time as well out of Oak Bay High School.
Webb got the last touch there. That's a good swing, but I got to give that point to Beavis. That's some fantastic defense. Dug 3 big balls there.
He's been all over the place for VIU, a big reason why they're up 9-1 in this fourth set, sorry.
Camosun's going to make a push here in this set. They're going to have to get after it. 9-2 already.
Number 7 there, as you can see, that was Mac Moravnik. He had his hand behind with numbers, which one to serve to. Beavis, good job, all the way across. Webb, hammer, great dig. Back comes Camosun, back set. Backcourt attack, taken well. Again, Webb puts it over to the number 3, cross. 3 touches, that's gonna go straight up. That's gonna go right back to a backcourt, just a touch though. All the way across, that is a hammer, but that's out. And that is...
Oh, we had a touch on that from one of the VIU defenders.
So that is off of VIU, so it is going to be Camosun's ball. Matt Bowers here. Second year out of Milton, Ontario with the serve. Good bump, good set. Hammer spike. Good dig by Wong. Oh, very deceptive. Back to Webb. Very deceptive second touch. Saw the hole, try to put it through. And again, Camosun takes charge and another point.
Good dig by Prince. I think Webb tried to do a little too much there, but give credit to the libero for Camosun, Ilian Wong. That's a good dig on that ball.
Oh, that looks like a good-looking bump by the coach over here as he gets high fives for his team and a big laugh.
Good pass, coach. Good pass.
Good job, good job. Doug Groyendijk was just coming on, so he gave him a high five as he substitutes into the game for VIU. 10-4 now for VIU. Captain puts it just wide. So Camosun will get the point and the serve on the side out.
You'll see the setters on both teams with those signals behind their back. They're communicating with their hitters about what kind of set they want to give them.
Oh, great direction. So much velocity from a standstill. Oh, that's going to be tough to get to, and they do. And another more hard velocity. Huge 3-man block up front by VIU. Groyendijk, O'Reilly there.
Yeah, big block, triple block. Good read by the VIU. You can see Webb all the way over. He knows there's only one hitter because the setter is front row now. There's only a middle and a left side hitter right now. He doesn't have to block the left side.
Good job by VIU there. Webb, unbelievable. Here's O'Reilly. There's the set. Not the hammer spike where everybody's looking for. Easily controlled. There's Webb. Controlled by Cross. Set. Beta. No. And that is out of bounds, actually, off the Mariners. So that works out quite well for Beta and Camosun. Just off the top of the block, number 12 there.
You see that hand turned a little bit to the outside and right off, going right the direction that hand was facing. All over it, just unlucky.
Moravnik with a deep breath again. Unbelievable directional touch. I thought they were going to get away with that, but just stuffed at the line. No, a little wet spot maybe.
Tough 30 set there. See, he had to push that way over.
Quick direction.
Way over.
Very tough to go all the way across that quickly, so. VIU will receive once again. Good set, that's gonna be right at the line. Oh, what an unbelievable touch to bring it back. Unbelievable, it looked like it was gonna go over. I thought he was gonna touch it over. Instead he brings it back for his own teammate and stuffs it down into the open court.
A really nice one-hand save. You see that, it's a nice set and then a push. You saw Ravnik cheating up, expecting the tip, and he just got pushed over his head.
Took Camosun by surprise there. Same deal there pretty much, but it looks like net violation. VIU is gonna pick up the side out. So again, some quick points for VIU.
See when the setter's in back row, Moravnik's in back row right now. He contacted that ball above the height of the net, and a VIU player touched it next. That's a backcourt, that's not basketball. A back row violation on Camosun.
And that's a great serve, and that's just uncontrollable there by Jeff Webb. Again, Webb, second year out of Nanaimo, Dover Bay. Been very intense this whole matchup. 14-7 now, VIU. Webb. Wong takes it. Quick set and spike, but there's O'Reilly. Back set. Looking over for Brower. Cross. Tried some top spin, put in the back, couldn't do it. O'Reilly back set. And the spike goes off the hands. That's Keel Prince doing the job off the defender in the back of Camosun's court.
Nice choice. You see the block from the middle, a little late getting out there, and Prince was able to find that seam again.
Webb again, huge topspin. Knocks over Bowers. And that is out. So that will be Camosun with the point.
Yeah, just through the hands on the block there. Had the two-man block in good position, just through the hands. It's a good swing by Cross.
Eduardo Bida, second year out of Brazil, will be serving number 9 for Camosun. Oh, unbelievable dig. Second one, too. Sets it up nicely. Wow, VIU look good there. This comes all the way across. Huge hammer, but that's out. VIU a touch scrambly there, but made it look good and was able to get it over. And the spike goes out of the bounds. So side out, and VIU takes the ball.
Yeah, Bowers there was a little slow in his transition from the serve receive to getting to the attack. Didn't get a full approach and wasn't on top of the ball like he needed to be.
Brian Dyke had the serve there. Great play, though, by O'Reilly. Just couldn't keep it in, and he knows it right away. As soon as he hit it, he kind of looked upwards with his hands out. He was able to get to it, but just couldn't keep it in. So side out again. VIU up 16-9 in set number 4. All the way across. Backhand. Get it over by any means necessary at some points. Great block there all the way across. And that's off the block. Bowers again. Putting it down for Camosun. Looks like these two teams are trading points here.
That'll be fine for VIU. They can play side-out volleyball the rest of the way and take the match.
Hammer. Braden Brower taking her down.
Just like that. They'll take 8 more of those. Just right over the block. Block was not set there.
Good height and elevation, though. And here we go again for VIU. Great looking bump that almost touched the rafters, too. That comes back down to Cross, and that goes up in about the 5th row. Unbelievable. We got a bunch of people over there leaning back. Fast and furious around here, but that's off the block. Cross with the kill there, and he'll serve for Camosun. Jerome Cross, 6'6", second year for Camosun. Top spin, jump serve. Oh, able to keep it in. Wow. On that side of the antenna, unbelievable. Oh, I thought about putting it down, but there was 3 blockers, so he barely, that's a quick touch. And he puts it in, and that's in. Camosun corners that and takes the point.
Great defense, and then Waterman hit a really nice cut shot there. O'Reilly had no answer, single block, put it right along the net. Tough to defend.
Cross serving, 17-12 VIU. Another big dig, but that's going to go over. Good dig there, just so much velocity at that point, and it looks like VIU wants to take a timeout. It is VIU 17, Camosun 13 here in set number 4. Back to the highlights here. Take a look at some action that's already happened in this set. Again, going back to what you said, David, just net presence. We see VIU up a lot with 2 blockers. Here we go. Here's 3 blockers. It's very tough for anybody to get through or around that when you have 3 sets of arms putting it down in the open court.
Yeah, it's really important at this level in the men's game that the blockers are on their game at the net, and we've seen when they've been off, when they've been late, or have misread a set, that the team gets punished for that because the hitters are far too good to leave on a solo block. You have to get at least 2, if not 3, on every one of these sets.
Coming out of the timeout, again, VIU 17, Camosun College 13. VIU is up 2-1. If they can win this set, they will win the match, and they will win 3-1, the best of 5 in tonight's action. Ilian Wong coming out, and it is Jerome Cross again serving for Camosun. Bump. Great set all the way across, spike, and that's off a fingertip if I'm not mistaken, and it is. That's off a Charger, and they're questioning that a little bit too, but I believe it was. I'm all the way on this side and I could see it, so side out, VIU ball again.
Yeah, if we can see it way over here, then pretty clear.
Brower, jump serve. Quick set, all the way across. Tried with the one hand, just out on the block. Camosun will take that one. Barely out on this side. Here we are here now with Bowers, Matt Bowers. Again, second year out of Milton, Ontario with the serve. Beavis, all the way across, hammer. Great save. Wong puts it up, looking for cross in the backcourt. And that goes off the hands of Prince Keel. Great kill from so far away.
Big back row attack there by Cross from that C ball position.
Gets it through 3 guys that time. Good bump. Set. Spike. Just out. Good execution. Just couldn't get on top of it and direct it down to the corner.
Camosun's found a little energy after that timeout. VIU has to regroup here a little bit.
And that is in.
That's not going to help.
Everybody standing around. That was now it's 18-17. So VIU is kind of let Camosun back into this matchup. You need to put the stop to it right here. And that's going to be very tough to do. They're going to have to get it over, and they will. But it's an easy setup for Camosun. Good dig, but we're going to see a net violation against VIU. Tough, I thought they had that. I thought they had 2 people ready for that dig there. Good scramble to get it back over the net, but Camosun takes advantage of the violation. Webb can't get it in. Great defense. That ball sounded so flat when it got hit. So much velocity. Back set, spike. That is Denham O'Reilly, 3rd year out of Langley, throwing it down cross court. Coming on the back set here, finding the hole. Great spot, and he is jacked up, number 16.
Good cross court to that right side tee.
Adam Captain, 1st year out of Duncan, 6'6". Serve. Bowers looking for Beta. That is so hard. It went all the way up and touched the roof. And it is a high roof here at VIU. It is now 19 up. This is as close as you can get. The last one was very close, and this one's close as well. Camosun again comes back from a huge deficit. Quick set, directional, very nice. That's the simple play you need to put a stop to the bleeding.
Yeah. Smart run, good touch. Good touch by Grondike, I believe. A little touch there. The Waterman can't get down to the floor and fast enough to dig that.
Number 16, Denham O'Reilly, 3rd year out of Langley, with the serve for VIU. All the way across. That's off a block. They got to get to it, and they do. O'Reilly looking far side. Brower, that's 2 touches. That's got to go over, and it does. Cross. Looking far side. The backcourt attack. Back line attack, sorry. That was a huge attack there. That'll be side out, and Camosun will go and serve again.
Some good offense by both teams, some good defense. Bauer's able to put that through the block. Found a little seam in the hands.
Ravnik closes his eyes, takes that breath, puts it in the court. That is forward. That's a touch just over. Almost caught Camosun by surprise, but doesn't catch Jerome Cross by surprise. as he comes out of nowhere and hammers it down. It is now.
Cross likes to attack that second ball, catch the block off guard. There he is.
It's right
you
there.
see just one block in the middle, nowhere to be found. Groenendijk waiting for that third contact.
21-20 now. Camosun takes the lead. Quick touch, can he get over? And it does, but Cross picks it up. The second touch, Beavis will pick that up. That is a hammer. Well, set it up. It's a little miscommunication. That's great call by Beavis. Wong does his job, gets over there. This will be a back attack. Doesn't make it over. VIU able to get through the communication issue. Set it up and put it over.
Unlucky there for Bowers. It was the right play. Just a little miss hit, but good play, good aggressive decision.
Good dig by Wong. Back, woo, unfortunately a little too far back. This might give VIU the opportunity. Oh, Beavis puts his hand up and drags it out. Cross. Hits the block, gets six-packed in the face and can't put it back up. That's a huge point, and you can see the VIU crowd, or VIU players surrounding Beavis on that one. That goes right off. Cross off the block. Great play by Keel Prince, and now it is timeout for Camosun. Camosun's come back in this set, but VIU has battled back to take the lead once again.
We've seen a lot of momentum swings in the last couple sets. Back and forth. We were wondering earlier if Camosun had anything left in the tank, and quite clearly they've got lots left. They'd love to push this to a fifth set, which would only go to 15 points. And once you get to that fifth set, anything can happen. They just want to get there.
It's been great volleyball PacWest action here on Shaw TV. Once again, thank you for tuning in if you're streaming live, or if you are on YouTube right now checking us out. We thank you very much. Hit the subscribe button, and you can watch all the action that Shaw TV Nanaimo puts on. But it's been great collegiate volleyball action here. The pace has been unbelievable. The athleticism has been great. And it's not over yet. VIU up 22-21 in set number 4. Let's see if they can put them away. They will serve. Jump serve just over. That's to Jerome, but he can't get to it. Just out of the reach. A bit of an error there by Camosun.
Yeah, it's too bad. That was a really nice pass. Moravnik just got a little excited with the set and pushed that too far for Cross. See, it's a really nice jump set. Is
just a little too far.
Just unlucky.
Webb with the serve. Camosun retains. And again, not a very good set, but they're able to put it over. Back set, and that goes off the player and above us. Great looking spike, great block, single block, but he puts it out of bounds, does Jerome Cross.
Yeah, he got hands on it, single block, but too strong. Through the hands and off the court. The Mariners pushed to match point here.
Mariners bench waving at the Camosun players, so maybe tell them to start the bus, but I wouldn't speak too soon after what happened last set. Wong puts it up, cross, and that's out of bounds. And that'll do it. And the crowd's happy, and so is the VIU Mariners as they win that last set 25-21, and they will take tonight's action 3-1. They are the winners. The top-ranked VIU Mariners will take the last match, and they will defeat the 14th-ranked Camosun College Chargers. Shakes. But once again, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for tuning in. If you've been streaming live, thank you very much. If you're watching us on YouTube, thank you very much. Hit the subscribe button, and you can catch all the great action on Shaw TV. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Charles Mealy. On behalf of David Nelson, the great production crew from Shaw TV Nanaimo, you've been watching PacWest Volleyball on Shaw TV.